This is an NBC News special report. Here is Tom Brokaw.
September 11th, the year 2001, a day unlike any other in the long course of American history, a terrorist act of war against this country. And then another plane that was crashed deliberately into an area outside of Pittsburgh. That is the second plane hitting the Twin Trade Towers this morning, all of them hijacked airlines.
On September 11th, 2001, 4 passenger airliners were hijacked by al-Qaeda terrorists. 2 of the planes crashed into the north and south towers of the World Trade Center. The third crashed into the Pentagon, while the 4th plane, headed for the White House, crashed into a Pennsylvania field. Within an hour and 45 minutes, both 110-story World Trade Towers collapsed. Their debris also caused the collapse of the 47-story 7 World Trade Center tower. That day, 2,996 people died, and another 6,000 were injured in the deadliest terror attack in human history. These attacks launched the War on Terror as American forces invaded Afghanistan. In 2004, al-Qaeda leader Osama bin Laden claimed responsibility for the attacks. But are these really the facts of 9/11? Was it really an extremist group that led the attacks, or were there other masterminds? Did 9/11 really occur the way we think it did? These questions have led to the presence of conspiracy theories regarding 9/11. Supposed evidence has surfaced on websites, online forums, social media, YouTube, and various articles. So that begs the question, did the government have a role in 9/11?
Stands for let it happen on purpose. And this is simply that, yes, they did pick up on the warning signs, but they didn't ignore them entirely. In fact, they saw an opportunity, and when they see the economic gains. Simply put, it's driven oil prices through the roof, and it's also given a huge cash injection into the military-industrial complex.
Evidence that officials knew that the attacks were going to happen beforehand included an unusually high amount of stock activity with the United and American Airlines, as well as a high rate of stock activity for companies in the World Trade buildings, such as Morgan Stanley, Citigroup, and Raytheon. The only explanation for this anomalous stock activity is that stockholders and/or companies were aware that attacks were going to happen and made money through insider information and trading. Other evidence is that American Air Defense has the capability to take down hijacked planes, and a stand-down order must have been issued to allow the hijacked planes to hit the buildings. Other theories claim that the government actively carried out the attacks, claiming that the North, South, and 7 World Trade Center towers collapsed because of pre-placed explosives. Supporters of this theory claim that the aircraft impacts and fires could not have weakened the structures of the buildings enough for them to collapse. Commonly cited as evidence is that jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
The Twin Towers, they appear to have fallen immediately as you would have buildings fall in a demolition. A fire would not cause the buildings to collapse that way. It would have to be due to some sort of prearranged explosions placed in the building.
There are groups of 9/11 skeptics in every major city nationwide, and they say their numbers are growing.
History has shown it's not crazy to question your government, it's crazy to not question your government.
Why is there so much underlying distrust as it pertains to the official story of 9/11? The real question is, why are there so many people who believe in conspiracy theories? People feel the need to try to make sense of a complex world of which they have little control. This leads to illusory pattern perception, in which the human brain sees patterns in things, even when the events are random. Personal views mix with our human need to explain the unexplainable. For example, people who are more individualistic likely see the government as too powerful and fill in the blanks of evidence with their own evidence of the government working in secret and nefarious ways. This, along with confirmation bias, causes people to seek out information to confirm what they already believe, and often lead people who believe in one theory to believe in multiple conspiracy theories. A person who believes that 9/11 was an inside job is more likely to believe that the moon landing was a hoax, or that aliens are in Area 51. Though many of us see conspiracy theories as outlandish or ridiculous, the truth of the matter is that nearly half of the world population believes in at least one conspiracy theory. Conspiracy theories have become widespread thanks to how easily unverified information is disseminated with the internet. But at what point do conspiracy theories cross the line from harmless and entertaining to potentially dangerous? Not only do conspiracy theories promote an unhealthy amount of government distrust, but they can also create other problems. Think about the conspiracy theory that the Holocaust was a hoax. Disseminating this belief hurts the people who survived or had relatives die in this dark moment of human history. Furthermore, anti-vaccination conspiracy theories lead to less people getting vaccinated, which could cause mass disease outbreaks and death. So where is the line between healthy distrust and harm when it comes to conspiracy theories?
I think that 9/11 memes are popular because people are attracted to shocking humor and uncomfortable humor. Because other memes might be too boring at this point. I think people believe in conspiracy theories because people like having answers to things that they don't understand, and they like finding things to blame that make them uncomfortable.
I think 9/11 memes are funny to certain people because it's a sensitive topic, and a lot of people use humor to make up for the sensitivity of things. So conspiracy theories for others, the reason why people believe them, well, I don't see how they do, but I guess just a coping mechanism for some, to an extent.
Memes have taken over our imagination and culture. 9/11 memes can be entertaining, but they often are in bad taste, and one should decide for themselves if they want to perpetuate conspiratorial beliefs for a laugh.